Huh? Oh, hey guys. I hope everybody is doing well through the COVID-19 epidemic. Staying safe, staying healthy. And part of staying healthy is kind of eating good too. To keep our immune systems boosted. Today we're cooking from the pantry and the freezer and the refrigerator. We're combining all different storage type foods. We're making tuna fish casserole. One of the problems I had making this was I only had 1 can of cream of mushroom soup, which is not enough to make a whole dish of tuna fish casserole. So I'm going to try something different, and I'm going to use some New England Clam chowder in combination with the mushroom soup. And why wouldn't you? It'll have potatoes in it, which is kind of different for your traditional tuna fish casserole, but that's okay. Because sometimes you have to get creative. I also had some small bags of, this one's peas and carrots, partial bags in the freezer. This one's peas, carrots, beans, and corn. Yummy. I'm sauteing up some mushrooms and some butter. Of course you saute mushrooms in butter. There's no other way to do it. Those mushrooms just absorb that butter flavor. I'll call those good. Turn down the heat for a second. And of course we got our egg noodles. So, review list. Yeah, we're missing something here, aren't we? Alright, so let's start adding our soups. Start with the cream of mushroom. We're going to add our cream of mushroom soup. It's a pain in the butt to get all the cream of mushroom soup out of a can. Don't you agree? Finally, all the cream of mushroom soup is in there. We're going to mix it in with our mushrooms, which have been sauteed in butter, absorbing all that good butter flavor. Now we're going to add our cream. Not cream, our clam chowder soup. You gotta get a double seafood bonus here. You get your tuna and you're gonna get the clam chowder. Clean that lid off. Scrape that can down. Get all of it. Looks good. Combine those two together real good. Good and thick. Add our frozen vegetables. Oh, those ones are really frozen. Holy crap. Look at that. Yep, I certainly needed to use that one. Now we're gonna let this come to a simmer. Cook these vegetables for just a minute. They really don't need to cook that much. And then we'll get our noodles going. And we'll add our tuna. I'm gonna wait to add the tuna until this is simmering. All right, so we got this to a simmer. It's time to add our tuna. Now, normally when you make cream of mushroom soup or you use cream of mushroom soup, you would add one additional can of, in my case, milk, because that makes it creamier in my opinion. But I'm also cooking for a lactose intolerant person. Therefore, instead of smelling their gassy ass for the next 2 days, I'm just going to use water. And also, some of my liquid can come from the tuna itself, because these are packed in water as well. And you might as well get all that flavor in there. So let's add our tuna. We'll let the dog look that up. Another can of tuna. And these are the 7-ounce cans. Break those up just a little bit, mix them in. Mix that in real good. That'll be our sauce for our casserole. I probably need just a little bit more liquid. So knowing that I used the liquid from the tuna, I'm going to use about 3/4 of a can of water from the cream of mushroom can. And mix that up real good. And we're going to bring that to a simmer. That looks good. Still a little tuna in the bottom of the can there. We'll leave a little bit. It's a good treat for the dog. Sit there and lick the can out. Good activity for your pet. I might save one for the cat. One for the dog, one for the cat. And the cat can be finicky. Sometimes he likes it, and sometimes he doesn't. All right, we're going to bring that to a simmer. And then all we have to do is combine it with our noodles. Well, I guess this time he likes it. And that's why it makes a good activity. He keeps having to move to be able to get what's on the bottom in the corners there. Those are those pull top tabs. If you ever use that can opener to open these, because they don't have the pull tabs, you got to be real careful about actually doing this, because there can be sharp edges. Run your finger along it, make sure there aren't any sharp edges. You don't want them to cut their tongues. Yep. Good COVID-19 activity for your pets. Licking out the can. As you can see, the dog likes it too. Alright, our noodles are done. Did I say noodles? Noodles. Noodles are done. You definitely want to make sure you cook these al dente. Because they're also going to cook in the sauce. So there's our noodles. Now we're going to combine our soup and vegetables and tuna. We're going to mix that up real good. Looking good. Now we're going to get our dish out. You really don't need to grease the bottom of these pans. Get some avocado oil spray, so I'm just going to do a real light coat. Corners. Now we are going to add our noodles in there, or our casserole. Get it up as much as you can. Spread it around evenly. Beautiful. That is looking good. Our oven is being preheated to 350 degrees. And we're going to cook that in there for about 45 minutes to an hour. Just kind of keep your eye on your top. Get it to the color you like. And speaking of the top, we still have to add a topping. You can use several different things. One of my favorites is breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. But, you know what? It's COVID-19 lockdown. We're going to go crazy. Maybe even prison style. I can imagine this would be something they would do in prison, to be honest with you. We'll get back with you in 1 second and show you what we're going to use. All right, back to making our topping. And you're probably curious as to why I mentioned that this is something maybe they would do in prison. Because a while back I binged watched a bunch of after prison shows, and they would show how they cook in prison, what they had to do. They had to barter to get certain ingredients, you know, to get a bag of tuna, maybe to get ramen, maybe get a can of vegetables or a can of cream of mushroom soup, chips. You know, chips actually were a big part of their, you know, cooking menu, or cooking ingredients that they would use in whatever they were making. So that's why I made that reference. And we got a bag of Doritos. I'm going to use that for my topping. We're going to have to crush those up. What do I got to crush with? Does that fit in there? It does. Probably an easier way to do this. An old grocery sack, Ziploc bag. I didn't want to waste the Ziploc bag. I can just wash a glass container.
And that way, I'm lessening my carbon footprint.
That looks pretty good. Alright, let's slowly sprinkle that on there. Might need a little more, don't know yet. Better start light. And if you need more, you can crush more. Since these are nacho cheese, will that affect my roommate's belly? I don't think so, because he eats Doritos all the time. And it doesn't seem to have any ill effect on him, so I think we're good. Put a nice even coating on the top. As you can see, I didn't crush enough, so let's crush a few more. That'll probably do it. That looks good. Did we make enough? Looks like it. You can put as much or as little as this on there as you would like. And you got to remember, these noodles are going to crisp up on top a little bit too. Let's see where our oven is at. It's just about ready to go. Boom. Looking good. Alright, into the oven it goes. Like I said, about 45 minutes to an hour. You really want to kind of keep an eye on your top at about 45 minutes until you see a color that you like. It'd be kind of hard to tell with Doritos, I think, because they're already kind of that color. But in the meantime, got all these dishes I can clean real quick, get those out of the way, they'll be put away. And we can enjoy eating our casserole when it's done. And we will get back with you when we pull it out of the oven. Alright, and we are back. I'm at 40 minutes, and I actually think it's done. I don't want to go much longer than that. I got a nice simmer going in there. Got a nice color on top that I'm looking for. Let's get ourselves a mitt. Pull this out of the oven. Alright, we're going to set the camera down. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Got a beautiful color on top. And it is ready to eat. All right, let it sit for a minute or two, let it thicken up. We're going to have a side of Asian salad with some tomatoes. And the beautiful thing about this is the cost effectiveness. Everything, included the salad. I'm going to guess $6 to $8, maybe. Probably closer to $8 because we had the salad. But let's see. I'm gonna guess there's a good 6 servings in there. That's one salad. I could easily make probably 4 of those, probably 5, and break that down, cost per meal. I mean, you can't beat that, especially in these times because a lot of people are not working. And one thing I am blessed to be is working at this time, still working full-time. I know a lot of people are not, and they're gonna have to eat on a budget, that's for sure. So if you're looking for cost-effective, easy meals to feed a family or to feed yourself for multiple days, I mean, if you were single and you made this just for yourself, I'm cooking for 2 people. It's me and my roommate. So let's see, that'd be 1, 2, 3. I'd have 3 dinners here for 3 nights. It probably won't go that way because I'll eat some tonight, and I have to work tonight full time. So I will take another for work. He'll eat 1 tonight, and that'll leave us 3 more, so we could have dinner tomorrow night, and he can have that other serving for lunch tomorrow. Anyhow, I hope everybody's doing well. God bless. Be safe. And thanks for joining in. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe. I don't post a whole lot, but hopefully what I do you enjoy. And we will see you all later. Take care, everybody. Aha! You probably thought I forgot to show a serving of this. So this is what a serving looks like. Out of the pan. You can see that's a pretty healthy serving. Plus your salad. And you are eating good tonight. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. And as I already said, you guys take care. We'll see you next time.